Sharon Hendricks, and I'm a trustee for the California State Teachers Retirement System, known as CalSTRS. I serve as the vice chair of the board, and I also serve as chair of the investment committee. So I participated on a panel, and the focus was on long-term investing. And at CalSTRS, we've been around for over 100 years, and our focus really is on investing teachers' money in California and other places to try and make sure they have a secure retirement. So teachers tend to live a long time, and we really have a kind of a 30-year horizon when we think about investing teachers' money in California. So long-term investing is really our focus, and a challenge sometimes with some of the short-term challenges we face. Well, I feel like I learn a lot from the Canadians. So for me, it was important to just be around BC funds, Canadian funds, and learn from all of you up here, but also just to share the perspective of a US fund and really to share more of my perspective as a fellow trustee and this is what I'm learning so far as a long-term investor, and to try and collaborate, and hopefully we can partner together to learn how to steward workers' money more effectively. I think a couple of things I mentioned in the presentation. One is I really do believe in collaboration. So I think trustees need to connect more, even informally, just meet together from different funds and talk about what are you struggling with, what are the issues around fees, what are the issues around maybe some of your investment staff and some of those challenges. So I think trustee networking is one piece. I also think the idea of doing direct investments and co-investments with other funds. So some of the issues that came up were how do we think more strategically about smaller funds and larger institutional investors, and maybe doing more partnerships together so we can reduce the amount of fees. I think the last thing that I would like for people to focus on, though, is really as long-term investors, we're fiduciaries of the system. We need to protect teachers' money. So when people come along that want to get us to think short-term, whether that's politicians or even stakeholders or asset managers that want us to do business with them, we have to keep that long-term focus and not get sidetracked by the short-term.